Hello, football fans, and welcome back to the channel. We've got some massive news coming out of Barcelona today, and you'll want to stick around because this could change the course of the club's future. According to Sport, FC Barcelona has made some tough decisions as they prepare for a busy summer transfer window in 2025. The Catalan giants are already looking ahead to next season, and they've decided which two players will likely need to be offloaded to make room for a potential new signing. We're talking about a big name, one who has been linked to Barcelona for a while now. That's right, Jonathan Tah from Bayer Leverkusen could be making his way to La Liga and Barcelona in particular, but there are some key moves to be made before this can happen. Let's break down everything you need to know about Barcelona's plans, who's staying, who's going, and what this all means for the future of the club. The January transfer window is just around the corner, but Barcelona isn't just focused on short-term signings. They're already planning ahead for the summer window in 2025/2026, with one name prominently on their radar, Jonathan Tah. Tah, a central defender for Bayer Leverkusen, has been linked to Barcelona for some time, and recent reports suggest that a move is imminent. Sport claims that Barcelona's sporting director, Deco, has already met with representatives of Tah's camp to discuss the possibility of a free transfer. And here's the key: Jonathan Tah will enter the final 6 months of his contract at Leverkusen on January 1, which means he is free to negotiate with any club he wishes starting on that date. Everything is pointing towards Tah heading to Barcelona, where he could sign a 5-year deal until 2030, according to reports from Mundo Deportivo. With the move seeming more likely with each passing day, Barcelona has already started planning for his arrival. But here's the catch: bringing Tah to the new camp means there will need to be some departures to balance the squad. So, what does this mean for Barcelona's defense? Well, let's take a look at the current center-back situation under head coach Xavi Hernandez and his defensive line options. At the moment, Pau Cubarsí and Íñigo Martínez are seen as the undisputed starters at the heart of the defense. Both are crucial parts of the team, and they are expected to play a big role in the upcoming seasons. Pau Cubarsí, the young La Masia product, has been impressing with his maturity at a young age. Despite still being underage, Cubarsí has quickly become a cornerstone of the club's long-term future. He's expected to be a key player for Barcelona, alongside rising star Lamine Yamal, who has also been in the spotlight recently. Íñigo Martínez, though, is in a different situation. His contract is nearing its end, and like Jonathan Tah, he will be entering the final year of his deal. However, according to Sport, Martínez is an important part of Xavi's defensive setup because of his left-footedness, which gives Barcelona an option they desperately need. As the only left-footed center-back currently in the squad, Martínez's role remains secure for now, and it's almost certain that Barcelona will extend his contract for another year. This means that Pau Cubarsí and Íñigo Martínez will remain as the foundation of Barcelona's defense, but with Jonathan Tah joining, there's a need to offload a couple of players to make space. And as we'll see, Garcia and Andreas Christensen are the two names being mentioned as potential departures. Now, let's talk about the players who could be shown the door to make room for Jonathan Tah. As it stands, Garcia and Andreas Christensen are the two defenders Barcelona will be looking to offload, according to multiple reports from Sport and Mundo Deportivo. Let's dive deeper into why these two players could be on their way out. Garcia, the 23-year-old Spaniard, came to Barcelona from Manchester City on a free transfer in 2021, and though he has shown some promise, his time at the club has been far from consistent. Garcia has been in and out of the starting 11, and despite his talent, he hasn't quite made the impact many expected. With Barcelona's defense growing stronger, particularly with the expected arrival of Jonathan Tah, Garcia is becoming surplus to requirements. His contract is tied to Barcelona until mid-2026, which means Barcelona has a few years left to sell him, but they'll want to make a profit before his value depreciates further. Given his free transfer move from City, Barcelona is hoping to recoup some money, even if it's at a cut-rate price. Garcia could be sold for a relatively low fee, but moving him on will free up space for new signings. Andreas Christensen joined Barcelona from Chelsea on a free transfer in 2022, and while his performances have been steady, he hasn't quite lived up to expectations. The Danish defender has had his moments but has struggled to cement a regular starting spot in the lineup. Christensen has proven to be solid at times, but with Barcelona's growing defensive options, he could find himself on the outside looking in. Christensen is also tied to Barcelona until 2026, meaning the club has the option to offload him before his contract expires. However, like Garcia, Barcelona will likely want to sell Christensen in the next summer window to make a profit on the player. If Barcelona does decide to offload him, they'll likely be looking for a cut-price deal due to his contract status. Now, with Jonathan Tah expected to join, let's take a look at what Barcelona's starting defense could look like in the 2025/2026 season. Pau Cubarsí, Barcelona's long-term future at the center of defense. Cubarsí's composure, passing ability, and leadership qualities will see him playing a major role for the team in the years to come. Íñigo Martínez, the veteran presence in the back line. Martinez's left-footedness provides Barcelona with an essential balance in defense. A potential contract extension ensures he will remain a key player for Barcelona. Jonathan Tah, if he joins on a free transfer, Tah will likely be integrated into the first team. The German international's solid defending and physicality could be just what Barcelona needs to bolster their defense for the long haul. Ronald Araujo remains a cornerstone in the center of Barcelona's defense, and despite the pressure to renew his contract beyond 2026, it's clear that the club has big plans for him. With this defensive quartet, Barcelona would boast a mix of youth, experience, and quality at the back. But to make this a reality, the club will need to make the necessary departures, and Eric Garcia and Andreas Christensen appear to be the most likely candidates for the exit. As the January transfer window rapidly approaches, Barcelona will look to finalize its moves, but their primary focus remains on the summer window in 2025. Jonathan Tah is expected to join on a free transfer, but it's clear that there will be more moves to come. Barcelona is poised to continue strengthening their squad, and with some key departures, the team could be in an even stronger position going forward. But what does this mean for the club's long-term plans? The fact that Barcelona is already planning for the summer of 2025 shows that the club is thinking ahead, ensuring that they remain competitive on both the domestic and European fronts. With Tah set to come in and Garcia and Christensen likely out the door, Barcelona is preparing for a new era, one that could bring more success to this storied club. So, what do you think, Barcelona fans? Will Jonathan Tah be the perfect addition to Barcelona's defense? And are you sad to see Eric Garcia and Andreas Christensen potentially leaving? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on everything Barcelona and the world of football.